There's no Y in the Italian alphabet, but because I'm the first Australian-born child, my brother's named after my granddad. My sister's the oldest, and she's like Rosanna. And then they got me, the firstborn here in Australia, so they gave me like, the new America, the new country. And Harry is my real name, Harry with a Y. Well, actually, I was born in Wangaratta. Dad worked the night shift, Mum worked the day shift, and they raised 5 kids. Rose and Vince were born in Trieste, in Italy. Yeah, and then there's me, I was born, I'm the first Australian born, and there's Alex, and then there's Paul, Alessandro and Paolo. Dad caught up with all his old mates. Dad went to work for them, he was the waiter there, and then I was like about 12 years old when I decided I wanted to make pizzas and wanted to make some money and just wanted a little part-time job after school, and Dad said, come with me. There's like 9 pizza makers on the counter. For the first month, all they did was put sauce. Sauce on every pizza that went through it was sauce. Well, I guess I got pretty good at what I was doing, and school wasn't much for me. I left school when I was 14. Thought I was pretty hot pizza maker, young, energetic. I could do more than anyone else. As 12 was when I started doing the pizza game. Anyway, Dad decided after a couple of years of knocking around, we opened our own place, so we ended up here. On the 1st of January 1973, that day there, that's when we started it. When we opened the door, sort of wondering, what's going to happen? We filled up straight away, and it's never stopped being like that. It's just kept going. We wanted to call it Gino's, but there was another Gino's around that we couldn't do it, so we had to come up with a name. Father of the 5 siblings, and wanted to call it Papa Gino, and Papa Gino is what it is today. Vince and I were making the pizzas. My sister was on the bar, my mum was in the kitchen, and Dad was the waiter. So it was 8 tables to look after, because everyone was queuing up. And they're still queuing up today, which is still like to see that. Yeah. We knew all what we had to do to make the people feel good. Employing staff, became what used to be like family and +2 is now family +32. We get a lot of passes-throughers, like there's a lot of tourists, students, visas. Sabin's a good boy, he drives me mad, I love him, they all drive me mad.
The first thing he'll teach us how to be cheeky with the customer. We're the cheekiest person in the whole world, that's what I will say.
I'm going to raise my voice a couple of times in an evening, I'm sure I do. No, well, they got to do a good job anyway. I let them know. I give them 3 warnings.
You came all the way from your home country to break my ball.
Well, they've become like a family member,
And when I come in, I started in a bar. Then I go, just give me a chance. Then he gave me a chance, and now I'm here. Top dog.
I just need 1 day with them. Well, actually, if it's going to be a pizza maker, they're hard to find. Very hard to find pizza maker. If someone comes in and asks me for a job for pizzas, I said, all I want is 10 seconds, I reckon, 10 seconds. All I want to see is how they pick up that piece of pastry. No, you just got to know how to handle it. You got to treat it really gentle. It's all pitter-patters and turns, pitter-patters and turns, pitter-patters and turns. And I mean, we do it at 100 miles an hour. So. But like places like Pizza Hut, Pizza Haven, everything's automated. No one puts hands on. You put it in one side and it comes out the other. It's like, people come in and they want me to make their pizza. I've got about 352 Harry specials, and they tell me afterwards, and say, you didn't make it. If I didn't, they know. They know. I've still got my same customers from 40 years ago, still coming today. I've always had time to take a chat. It's just a great rapport that I have with people, I think. It's even the whole family, really. They know us. They know us. We've had our run-ins, as family do, and hot-blooded Italians, absolutely. I never work with Vince. We go out a lot. He and I have been separated as working, because he's right and I'm right, and that's wrong. 2 rights make a wrong.
You have to remember, Harry's always right.
I have to wean myself off what I do. I got a shoulder I have to operate on. Alex has got his hips that he has to operate on. I mean, we're all coming apart at the seams. We're trying to be 18 when we're not anymore. I've still got it. I mean, I've still got it for I've got a good 10 years in me. Yeah, at least. It's still my baby. Yeah, it's still my baby. I mean, I started it with Dad when I was 14. Cheddar. Sauce on every pizza that went through it was sauce. You know, see you, Johnny.
Thank you very much.
Graham, safe trip, safe trip. Grazie. The next month I progressed to the cheese.